So let's go to court here. Let's go to court. In a court of law, there's something called the verdict. The verdict, therefore, lets us know if you are guilty or innocent, okay? There's a verdict. But in the court of law, the only way that we can get to the verdict is by assessing what your performance was. So based upon how good your performance was, or based upon you not performing and doing anything at all, depends on the verdict. But also, depending on how bad your performance was, depends on how bad the verdict is. Are you guys following me? So there's this concept that based upon my performance, it depends on what the verdict is. But I think sometimes it maybe is confusing when we get into the faith, because faith is backwards. It's done differently. So what Christ does, see, the world would say, you perform, and then I'll tell you who you are and what you'll do, and I'll give you your punishment and give you whatever. You got to do something first, and then I'll give you the verdict. Where Christ says, actually, I will do something, and it will be all on my shoulders, and the verdict will depend on me, not you. Jesus and Barabbas. Barabbas is this murderer. Barabbas is this crook. Barabbas is this man that's not good. Barabbas is this guy that deserves the cross. Back in this day, what would happen is they would have these people that would be crucified. And Barabbas was up for auction. He was a man that should be crucified. He's done many people wrong. He was a bad man. He was a sinful man. Barabbas stood on this stage in front of a crowd. He stood on this stage in front of a crowd, Barabbas being this man that's full of sin, that's full of shame, that's full of guilt. He's wronged so many people. He's done so much wrong, but he stands on this stage. And Jesus, this loving man, this Savior, this man that was born of a virgin, that was born and came just to seek and save the lost, this man that came to love you and I, this man that came to heal, this man that came to set free, this man that came to deliver, this man that was innocent is now in chains. He's now locked up. He's now thrown around, spit on, beaten so bad that we couldn't even tell it was Jesus because he was beaten so bad. And he stands before this crowd. And he's in the crowd, but Barabbas is on the stage like I am. And Jesus is in the crowd like this, and there's a big crowd and they're all standing. And Pilate says, who do you want? Do you want Barabbas or do you want Jesus? And really what he was asking is, who should I set free? And the crowd says, give us Barabbas. Give us Barabbas. The man that we all know is wrong. The man that we all know who's wronged so many people. He's done so much wrong. He's killed. He's a crook. He's done so much wrong. But we rather you kill Jesus than kill him. But Jesus said, you go. I'll take it. And so tonight, your works are like filthy rags. They mean nothing to Jesus. You're still worried about how bad you are, all the wrong decisions. Jesus said, let them go free. And tonight I declare over your life that you are free. Who the Son sets free is free indeed.